Welcome to the new school year. I am so excited and I'm hoping that you are too. I wanted to show you a few things that we're going to be doing in the new school year. And the way I'm going to show you this is through a Prezi. If you're wondering what a Prezi is just an amped up version of a PowerPoint. The one thing that you're going to learn about Ms. Burroughs is she absolutely loves technology. And if you go down and you ask Miss Swain what her nickname for me is, she'll tell you. I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with The Simpsons. Anyway, so let's get started and we'll find out what we're going to be doing in the classroom this year. The first thing that we're going to be doing is using a site called Edmodo. And Edmodo looks a whole lot like Facebook. Here's a quick video to kind of give you an idea of what Edmodo looks like. Pretty awesome, right? I've been using Edmodo all summer long and connecting with other teachers around the country and in other countries. So what are we going to be using Edmodo for? Well, a few things. I can assign homework through Edmodo. How many of you have gotten home at the end of the day only to find out that the assignment that you were given in class is nowhere to be found? You left it on the bus, it's in that bottomless pit of the locker, who knows, but you don't have the assignment. Well, guess what? The great thing about Edmodo is that I can assign the homework on the Edmodo site. And then you can do your homework and turn it in on Edmodo so that you don't have to worry about leaving it on the bus the next day or, again, losing it in the bottomless pit that is called the lockers. Don't laugh, I've seen them. There are other things that we can do with Edmodo. You can earn badges. We can have class discussions and use it for class communications. I don't know if you noticed on the video, but there was a cell phone. Edmodo has apps for Android and iPhone. In addition, if you don't have an iPhone or an Android, they have a text messaging feature so that you can be reminded of homework assignments, quizzes, all sorts of things. It's pretty great. The next thing that we're going to be using is student blogs. Now, Ms. Burroughs has her own blog, and we're going to be using that throughout the year. And you're going to be replying to different things that Ms. Burroughs puts on the blog. But I want you to have your own blog. So we're going to be using EduBlocks, and each and every one of you is going to get your own student blog. And on your blog, you're going to be able to journal, explore your creativity, become great writers, because we all know that writing assessment is coming up in January. And the more that you write, the better you get. The other thing that I'd like to do with our blog is collaborate with other classes. Remember how I told you I was collaborating with other teachers around the United States and even in some other countries? Well, wouldn't it be cool if we could use our student blogs to do the same thing? We're going to work on that one. The next thing what we're going to do is use a program called Class Dojo. And Class Dojo is for something that I really hate to discuss, and that's behavior management. But we have to discuss it. The great thing about Class Dojo is that you can get rewards. You can get reward points for being good, being on task, being a helpful listener, being a helpful person to one of your classmates. You can also lose points, say if you're doing handstands in the classroom when you really should be paying attention. As you earn points, you get individual rewards. I have scratch off tickets, and these scratch off tickets have different prizes underneath. One may be a free homework assignment, one may be an ice cream on Ms. Burroughs. You don't know what you're going to get until you earn that scratch off ticket. The last thing that we're going to do is use it for class rewards. If you look in the back of the classroom, you'll notice our football field. Ms. Burroughs loves football. So, at the end of each day, I award one of the classes 10 yards on the football field. At the end of the month, whoever has the most yards on the football field gets a class party. So what I'm going to use Class Dojo for is however many points were earned by each class, that's the class that will get the 10 yards at the end of the day. It's an easier way for Ms. Burroughs to keep track of which class was the best. Because sometimes, to be honest with you, by the time I get to 7th period, I sure can't remember how good 2nd period was. The next thing that we're going to be using is video production tools. And video production tools are Movie Maker, Photo Story. I know some of you have used those, but I've got 3 other things that I want to introduce you to. The first one is Animoto, and I also have a little video for you to see.
Hey, I'm Tom, one of the guys at Animoto, and I've got 60 seconds to give you the lowdown on what we do. Animoto is a new service that combines your images and music into a pretty sweet production that looks something like a movie trailer for your pictures. It's really easy to make one. First, we gotta get your images. You can either upload them, or if you've already stored them somewhere online, you can just tell us where to find them. Next comes the music. We've got a growing library of tunes you can use, or you can upload one from your computer. We then painstakingly analyze all of your images and your music, and wham! You get an Animoto video, totally customized to every nuance of your music. Then, email it out to family and friends, or post it on your site, or even send it through our engine again to see what else comes out. You see, no 2 videos we make are ever the same. A unique piece every time. So give it a try. It only takes a few minutes. And that's the deal in 60 seconds.
Wow, he talked really fast, but Animoto is so awesome. I did a video this summer on my iPhone because they have an app, and I was able to do a video in 5 minutes. Sweet, right? The next one we're going to use this year is called Go Animate, and guess what? There's another video.
Hey, what have you been up to?
Hey, Mike. I've been making my own cartoons on this awesome website called Go Animate. You should really try it out.
Oh, that sounds kind of complicated.
It's actually very easy. Everything is right on their website. You don't need to download any software. They already have characters and backgrounds available, so you don't need to draw anything either. The characters have voices and you can get them to say whatever you want. You can even create your own animated characters.
Really? I gotta see that. So how does it work?
They have a bunch of different themes where they give you cool characters and backgrounds to select from. The magic happens in their animation studio.
Okay, that's enough of a preview about what Go Animate is. It's a pretty lengthy video, but you get the idea. You get to use cartoon characters to make a video. I made a video on Go Animate this summer, and I'll share it with you when we get to our writing section. The next thing that we're going to use is called Google Search Stories. Now, this next video isn't talking about what it does. It's an actual Google search story that Google did. It's pretty cute. I have seen this Google search story I don't know how many times, and every time I see it, I end up laughing. Love Buzz Lightyear. Anyway, so you're probably wondering, what are we going to use these video production tools for? Well, there are several different things that we can use them for. The first thing that I want to try using them for are book trailers. Book trailers replace the old, boring book reports. I don't know about you, but after the 30th one, I'm pretty tired of reading book reports, and I'm pretty sure you're tired of writing them. So I think it would be an awesome way to do our book reports by doing book trailers with video production. We can also use these for assessments and when we get ready to explore our poetry unit. Next up, yes, it's a cell phone. I know what you're saying, Ms. Burroughs, we're not allowed to have cell phones in the classroom. But honestly, how many of you pull your cell phone out during the day? Don't lie, I do too. So what are we going to use our cell phones for? Several things. We have poll options. I can maybe poll you in class. What would be the best way to do this? And do a poll during class. We can also do quizzes on our cell phone. Ticket out the door. No, I'm not asking you to hand your cell phone to me on the way out the door. But I might ask you a question and say, text me the answer to this. Or text me one thing that you learned today in class. The other thing that we're going to do is do live discussions with our cell phones during class. As we're reading a story, I'm going to allow you to be typing questions, and we can answer these live while we're reading the story. I am pretty psyched about that one. I can't wait to try it. So what's the first thing that you need to do? Well, a few things. You're going to need to sign the cell phone policy use agreement that I've created. I have one for you, and I have one for your parents. The next thing that you're going to need to do is sign up for Edmodo immediately. And guess what? I have a video to help you learn how to sign up for Edmodo. After you get signed up for Edmodo, you need to get your parent or guardian to sign into Edmodo so that they also can receive notifications. Now, I don't want you to worry. If you don't have internet access at home or you don't have a cell phone, all of these things can be managed, so have no worries. Alright, well, that's a preview of this year. I don't know about you, but I am looking forward to a great year.